Hi ladies, I wanted to come to you today with a video clip in how to make selling a lot of roll-up bags and having high party sales really efficient and easy when you're not in your own home. Many of you enjoy the privilege and the opportunity to have parties in your home, walk into your office, get the product out, and give it to your customers right there on the spot. And I love that too. But, if our business hopefully is not just all in our neighborhoods and in our local community, unless you have a tremendous amount of population around you, you're going to need to go out and about holding parties in other people's homes and making women feel gorgeous. And so several of you have said, how do I handle it when I have all these big sales? And that's exactly what we want to have you do, is have a lot of big sales. So I'm going to teach you a few efficient tips. First of all, I'm going to be teaching you how to promote that roll-up bag being the primary focus at your parties with lots of options from there and below. And so first of all, one of the things that you want to do is think about if you sell multiple roll-up bags. I can tell you it is such a rush when you walk out of a party and you've sold 3 or 4 roll-up bags, and it's fun. Many of you watching this video have already done that. So one of the things that I do, I have my cases here. This is the color case from Mary Kay, and this is the skincare and foundation and all the extra case from Mary Kay. Now both of them are insulated to protect your product from mild temperature fluctuations. It's really important that you take your product in and out of the car and back into your home. Don't leave it overnight in your automobile if it's going to freeze or it's too hot, because when there is a major fluctuation in temperature, it does change the compound to some of your products. And so it's really important that you keep quality control on your products and keep it really nice for your customers so they're getting the very best quality. But here in my cases, in this bottom one, I have I don't know if you can see this, but I have 2 pre-packed roll-up bags at all times. And they're stacked one on top of each other. And I do one roll-up bag with the Miracle set in here that is normal to dry, and the other one is combination to oily. And then, of course, the eye makeup remover is already packed in there. And then in the second pocket, I put the foundation primer. I will usually pack an Ivory 2 concealer and an Ivory 2 mineral powder. And then I usually put an Ivory 6 or a pretty common liquid foundation, a beige 2 or a beige 3 or 4 in there. And then when I sell this bag, if those colors are not spot on for them, then I just pull that out and interchange it in with their perfect shade of foundation. But your brushes are the same, your primer's the same, and so it's really easy to put those things in there. And the majority of the time on concealers, you're going to sell Ivory 2 and beige 1. The majority of the time on mineral powders, you're going to sell Ivory 2 and beige 1. So those are going to be your most popular sellers. In the third pocket, I pre-pack it with the compact, the applicators, a mascara in there, because most of the time I'm selling Ultimate mascara because that's what I demo at a party. But you, of course, if she wants a different mascara, you're going to interchange it. If you like Lash Love more, then probably you would want to pre-pack your bags with Lash Love in there. And so I pre-pack the things in there that are most popular. I put a neutral lip liner and a black liner because those are the 2 liners that I sell the most of. And then I just put their color choices in there. And then I put 2 brushes in the bottom pocket, a blending brush and a crease brush. Most often I'll put in there. And if they buy the brush set for half price, then of course I take those out. But when I pre-pack these roll-up bags, I have the intention that I'm going to sell these roll-up bags at the party, and I've made them ready to sell so that when they make their color choices and I know their foundation shades, I just take out the few things that don't match, put in the few things that I do, and away they go, and this is how I send their product home with them. So really fun is make sure you always have 2 pre-packed roll-up bags ready to go, because when you do that, you have the intention that you're going to sell them. You're going to sell a lot more. When you sell the Miracle set, because not every single woman is, oh, the light's shining on that. Not every single woman is going to be able to buy the roll-up bag, but when you sell a miracle set, of course, whatever additional things that she buys with the miracle set, you can just put in this sack, right? So that makes it really quick and easy to do. Make sure that all of your products, that you have them in alphabetical order. This tray has all my mineral powders in it. These three at the top, I have one that's luminance foundations, and I go lightest to darkest and keep them in order. And then I have the other one. It's got matte wear. This one's actually got luminous, and then I've got my brushes and the concealers on the side of that. So make sure that you are being efficient in your packing. Now, this is really fancy. These things are really fancy. I want to tell you how fancy I was in the beginning. I had a cooler that I kept all my products in, so that when there was a temperature fluctuation, that could be in my car. And then I had all my colored products in a fishing tackle box, and I would stick that in there. And that's as fancy as I got for many years. These two things are a lifesaver. It's on roller cases, and it's really nice. But these are things that you kind of grow into. I do have to say, though, that I was very efficient with my cooler and my fishing tackle box. I could take 6 or 7 orders, go out to the trunk of my car and fill them quickly, because I had everything organized and in a way that I could do that party very quickly. So when you go out to do someone else's party, make sure that you do the party, you go to the door with your starter kit and your roll-up bag only. Don't have a lot of extra bags. Don't take these things in. You're going to look like the bag lady. Leave your inventory and everything in the back of your car, or in the back seat of your car, however it's situated that'll be easiest for you. If you need to, keep a flashlight somewhere in there, and have sacks on the outside pocket of your bags, or on top of your products if it's in a cooler or something like that. And when you get done with your party and you've closed the orders with everyone, or else you've closed with portion of them, some of them need to leave, then go out to your automobile, fill the orders, and bring in everything to the customer and do that, because that is much more efficient way, much more professional to do it that way. So leave your product in your car. And when I get out to the trunk of my car and I'm filling orders, one of the things I do is I take the wad of tickets with me, and of course I've made sure to write everything down. You're going to learn the hard way if you don't make sure to write everything down on your ticket. It might be abbreviated, like if they bought 6 eyeshadows, I'll put abbreviations for all the 6 eyeshadows, but I know what those are. And then I pull out as many sacks as I need. If they bought the miracle set or roll-up bag, I don't need a sack. So I'm going to pull out as many sacks as I need, and I take each ticket and I stick it in a sack, and then I just pull the ticket out, put it in front of me, and I fill the order and stick it back in there. And then I take a load of sacks of filled product into the party, take the tickets out as I give it to the customer and go through it, make sure that everything's there exactly as we agreed upon. And if for some reason there isn't something, if I wrote something down on the ticket and I just happen to have a run, let's say maybe I sold 6 foundations all in the same color, and there's something I don't have with me, I'm going to star that next to it, so that she's very clear on what I still owe her. I'm very clear on what I still owe her. And I just make it really simple. Make sure to organize your product also in alphabetical order. I just helped a new consultant fill some orders, and she had done it like it was in her look brochure. And your look brochure is made in color groupings. And the berries, the chocolates, the neutrals, and she had done it like that, and it just made it so much more challenging to fill an order when it wasn't done in alphabetical order. So make sure that you put all of your products in your inventory in alphabetical order, and first in groups of similar type products. Make sure you have the things that you typically sell. And you can see there's Satin Hands and Body in here, because I always sell Satin Hands at a party also. And then it all in alphabetical order. Make it quick, easy. Go out to your car and fill it all, and have super big sales and make it really super efficient. Have a great day.